am the nerdy guardian who fights for virtual love and justice. I am Sailor Eli. Hello there, darlings. I'm here today with my sarcastic magical animal guardian, Ruth.
Wow.
Yeah, she's apparently a sarcastic kitty cat.
Can we really deny that's my spirit animal?
That is true. That is true. So Tuxedo Ken is at work. It's Ruth's birthday. I asked her what she wanted to do. We were
making him play this game.
Yeah, we were. I was asking her. I was like, "Is there any movies you want to see?" And she's like, "Not really. I'd rather just come to your place and make you play a visual novel." I'm like, got it.
Yeah,
done. All right, we'll do it. All right, so let's start a new game. We're playing Hustle Cat, by the way.
You can't change your name.
You
that's
can't?
but
okay.
you can pick your pronouns. So.
What do we? Since there's two of us, you want to do they them?
Sure. It really doesn't matter at all. It just changes exactly what it says of pronouns.
Address, pending, degree. Yeah. Skills: rest management, nutrition consumption, meme curation, 12 words per minute.
And we get to pick our picture, too.
We type real slow. Are these always the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, like I said, they're both of them are pretty androgynous. One is just slightly more feminine, and one is slightly more masculine.
Based on haircut,
yeah,
pretty much.
That's pretty much all there is. But yeah, it just very mildly changes like the in-game CGs and stuff. So just pick whatever one you want. Doesn't matter. I usually went for the dark hair, the darker skin tones, because I like the contrast with the hair.
Yeah.
But hi.
I've got another magical animal companion coming in here. That's Boots, if you're able to hear that. Which you probably are. She sounds like a duck crossed with a pig. Yeah, that is definitely me.
That's part of my.
You can also.
That's part of my sarcastic animal companion powers. Is I can summon your cats and then put them on my lap.
Yeah, I like how you can change your pronouns mid-game. I think that's pretty cool. I think I fell asleep on the couch again. Okay. Little lasers of sunlight are zapping right onto my face from the middle of the curtains. I think they've been specifically aimed to burn out my eyes. Yeah, that's me, all right. I had this weird dream about a goth band. And many snakes.
So yeah, you wouldn't normally see that on your first playthrough. It's just because I've unlocked everything, but it doesn't really affect anything. It just lets you know a certain character is accessible. We're probably not going to get that person because you have to do very specific choices. Everyone else, it's pretty easy to figure out.
Is it like getting the mermaid in Harvest Moon?
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
I wanted that fucking mermaid.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to get what the character you want otherwise than that specific one. You'll probably be able to figure out who it is when they show up.
Gotcha. What is it, like noon? Jeez. Not my fault.
Drooled on my foot.
Oh yeah, she probably did. She will drool everywhere.
I don't care. She's so cute. I can't. Okay.
The cats are never any. Wow, all over your pants too. If you need paper towels, it's
fine. I don't care. I was just. I'm not used to it because my cat does not particularly drool.
She is the first cat I've ever had who drools. It's really weird. Yeah, we've left the door open so cats can kind of wander in and out.
It seemed appropriate given the game.
Yeah, totally.
Considering it's about working at a cat cafe.
Not my fault. This couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough. That sounds comfy. Although not great for breathing. My spine pops in loud protest as I swim free from my bread dough cushion trap. I like the art style. It's really interesting. I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass in the cushions. I'll probably have to apologize for a couple of things, actually. Apparently we're couch surfing. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault. I love your shorts. The cat shirt. Oh, you.
This, like I said, this game is not super long, but it's very well written. I like the art style. And the soundtrack is pretty good too. You might actually have it on your computer now. Since don't tell Steam, but I logged in on my computer and his account to download it.
Yeah. Other way around. Your account, my computer.
That stuff. I'm getting old. Okay, it's my birthday.
It is your birthday, and you can say things wrong if you want to, I suppose. I know I can't help that clutter is naturally drawn to my gravitational pull. This game knows me. This is a second visual novel I played where the game is like, I know who you are in real life. Because fucking Dream Daddy. I literally exist in Dream Daddy, and I don't know how that happened. Honestly, it makes me feel a little more comfortable, you know? Like, I really live here instead of just, like, I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. If I could have my Dream Daddy avatar right there, like, this would be perfect. Or like I'm living in a furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful. Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helped talk Mom and Dad into letting me come all the way out to the city, too. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me like fingernails on a chalkboard. Like a pizza being played on a... never mind, sorry. Doki Doki Literature Club reference. Makes me pause for a second, but I jump up as I realize what it is. Do you want to be
sure.
Avery?
Hey,
oh, wait.
Mochi, knock it off. Right?
Oh, Avery is our character.
Yes.
That's right. Hey, Mochi, knock it off. All right. Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from inside the pizza box. Are we gonna date cats, by the way? Is this why it's called Hustle Cat?
Not technically, no.
Okay. He's trying to scrape some dried cheese off the bottom again. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell where he's looking with those crossed eyes. Mochi! There, you can be Mochi. I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound, then waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. Sounds like Luna. I guess since I'm up too, I might as well get to whatever I'm gonna do today. I shuffle to the curtains and throw them open. Ugh. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. That's what I was gonna do. I plop back down on the couch, already sinking back into the cushions, and take a look. Geez, there's so many tabs here. Which one did I leave Craigslist open in again? I would never look for a job on Craigslist. It sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. Also, yeah, I'm a hoarder of internet tabs, as Ruth can see.
Oh my gosh, how many is that right now?
I have another
man.
browser window, too. I'm not showing it right now because it's on the monitor that we're doing this. Not that one. This one? Or this one? Maybe this one? God, why, game? Why do you know me? What is going on? Why did these visual novels know my life? It's really creepy. Nah, it's just another cat video. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. Boots was, like, about to start licking me. I have no... Yep. Yeah, there she goes. I have no idea how you get a cat to do something like that. Guess that's why Mochi and I aren't internet famous. I find the tab and start scrolling through listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner intern. College credit only. We have to be... Why is that an internship? That sounds terrible. Internet comments section proofreader. That's not a real thing. Fundraiser street team intern, unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up and watching cat videos? I know this kind of thing is supposed to take time, but try telling that to Mom, Dad, or my savings. Any of those could send me back home anytime. And I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy gets back. Just thinking about writing another cover letter is making my will to exist erode away. I'm gonna go for a walk. Alright, here we go. When I got here, I expected to be buried in noise from the city's traffic and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. The apartment is on a side street, far from the main street bustle. From here, the noises of the city are just a distant hum. Ugh. Excuse me. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. Still living a small-town life in the city, I guess. Whatever, I get plenty of adventure in this neighborhood. I can just... Bootsy.
I can put her out and close the door if you need
Oh,
to.
no, it's fine. As long as she's not bugging you.
No! Oh, yes, because you know how much I hate cats.
I know, yeah, you're
I didn't
so,
specifically
like,
pick her up and put her on the
anti-cat. Oh, yeah, I need to try one of these. I can just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that way before. Ruth got these crunchy salted caramel chickpeas, and she was like, "Oh, they're okay." I was like, "I want to try them." So
like they're not bad. They're okay.
They kind of remind me of Boston baked, or not.
Bush's baked beans?
No. I think it's Boston beans or something like that. No, they're peanuts, but they've got like a crunchy candy outside.
I think what gets to me about these is
I
keep expecting them to have a peanut taste because they have that sort of texture, and they're not. I think it's like they're not, like I said, they're not bad or gross or anything. They're just different.
That's interesting.
But it's very easily something I could still eat the entire bag up if I wasn't paying attention.
It's weird because they got that kind of chickpea taste afterwards.
It's weird.
This has been Eli Tries.
It was very uneventful.
Yeah, it was incredibly uneventful. I'm also super full from our lunch.
Oh god. We should not have had those sopapillas. But they were
No, we should have, because they were free,
Oh,
alright?
true.
So, plus, I mean, we shared.
Yay.
So.
That means all the calories fall out, right?
Yeah. We had half as many calories as, if we didn't eat them. Wait. Wait. Logic, I has it. I can just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that way before. Sure, I get lost a lot, too. I get lots a lot. But that's half the fun, right? No, that's terrifying. Alright, the game has stopped channeling me. I get terrified if I'm lost in a new place. I turn a corner at the end of the block and head up a tiny street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash cans line the sides of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end. I have something under my tongue. Nah. Piece of a chickpea.
The snacks, they betray you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this sure this is closed on the counter.
Oh, yeah,
Open
good
and
point.
the chickpeas all over the floor.
We don't need chicks being all over my floor.
That one time was more than enough. That
Yeah.
sounded better.
It
It sounded better than it turned out to be.
Yeah. It sounded like it was going to be a good time, but in the end, it was just a big mess.
Soggy mess of broken hopes and dreams.
I shouldn't have given him asparagus first. Sorry.
Don't you be talking shit about asparagus.
Well.
Go, Boots, drool on him, drool.
No. Alright, I'm expecting to end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marking the middle seem to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. I'm not bad at reading, I just second guess what I'm actually saying.
Plus, I'm distracting him with the cat.
Yeah. She's got Boots hovering over me, basically, prepared to drool. I decide to follow a sharp bend in the road. After I pass a tall partition, I'm surprised by what I see. A cat's paw. A squat, 3-story building, painted so ostentatiously bright, it'd be impossible to miss, sits in front of me. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb Mochi. As I walk closer to the front doors of the building, I don't see the aisles of pet food, and I expected from the broad store. I don't see the aisles of pet food I expected from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches and tables in neatly arranged rows. Oh, so this is one of those pretentious restaurants with a pithy nonsense name, huh? I can feel my interest deflate and sink into my stomach. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I notice a sign in the window that declares, "Now hiring, inquire within." I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot, right? I look to my right, and as I walk up to the door, and see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning itself against the window. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever, I like cats. Bells tinkle delicately as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open. This place is so classy it feels fake. It looks like a game board exploded in here. Isn't that what the palace was like in Wonderland? Like, with the cards and stuff? Is a purple cat gonna start talking to me? Oh, look at the kitty.
I like the one right there on the couch.
Oh yeah, there's kitties all over the place. Oh, that one's so cute. You just want to pet it. Oh, there's one, like, staring ominously up there. I will fucking destroy you. Though none of them are purple, boy are there a lot of cats. I think I can count at least 8 right off the bat. They're all over the place, romping around the floors, sleeping on some of the built-in structures in the walls. I barely had time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. You go for that.
Welcome. Please sit wherever you'd like.
I shuffle in place for a moment, at first unsure of where the voice came from, then of whether I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. Actually, I start as the source of the voice looms into view. He appears suddenly from the second-story landing and covers the length of the floor in a few long strides. Didn't realize this would be a dude, but whatever. You do the voice.
You look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit of how the cafe works?
He could be trans. We're making him a trans man.
There we go. I'll be happy to give you a tour.
His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. I clicked. Oh. What do we want to go with?
I've played through this entirely, so it's up to you.
Okay. Actually, I'm here about the job.
Oh!
His pause is brief, but it worries me a little. Is it really that surprising that someone would come in and ask about a job? Did I do it wrong?
Oh, great. We don't get a lot of responses. I think it's because Mr. Graves only puts the sign up in the window. He doesn't want to advertise anywhere.
Good thing I came in then, huh?
You're right.
His smile is broad, but his eyes creep to the back of the cafe like he's looking for an escape.
Okay, you can take a seat and I'll go get the owner. He'll be able to tell you a little more about what he's looking for.
You got it.
Oh, and what's your name?
Avery, apparently.
Avery. Cool.
I didn't get a chance.
I'm Landry. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'll be right back.
He bounds up the stairs and disappears. I begin to sit at the little cafe table, but freeze halfway as I hear a faint exclamation of dismay. It's followed by thundering footsteps, then by Landry's return.
Avery, I'm so sorry.
What?
I didn't offer you any coffee. Would you like some?
Oh, don't scare me like that. Sure.
You got it.
He vanishes into the back again and reappears, carefully balancing a stout white mug atop a black saucer in one hand and a tiny creamer in the other. Gently, he sets the mug and creamer before me.
I forgot to ask how you take your coffee, so I bought you some milk. There's sugar on the table if you'd like it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'll check with Graves this time. I mean it.
Thanks, buddy. Landry bounds to the back room and is again out of sight. A Siamese cat timidly peers up at him as he goes, then directly at me with a wide-eyed, worried look. Oh, I just noticed Grumpy Cat back here. Oh, they're all so cute. I want every one of these kitties. We're at kitty capacity. Oh, yeah. He's so scared. I give it an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator. I dump most of the milk and 3 sugar packets into my coffee before I can get it to the consistency I like. Nice and chunky. I pour what should be a little splash of extra milk, but half the creamer is where it spills into it. It almost overflows. This cat's looking at me like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee. When Landry finally returns, he's not alone.
This is Graves, the owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery.
Boy, he looks like a Graves. Oh God. I love his like raven skull.
Lapel pins?
Lapel,
Yeah.
He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. That's approximately like what I was thinking. Or maybe he sells crystals that balance your chakras. Or maybe this is what the owners of cat cafes look like. I've never seen it. Ah! His eyes. They're 2 different colors. He's heterochromatic. I can't focus on both of them at the same time. Which one am I supposed to look at? My attention is sucked into his icy blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. Eh? He had the eye of a vulture. A pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold, and so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life... Oh!
Yeah, it's still
That's
Graves
still him.
saying it, yeah.
Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold, and so by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. He's quoting something. Excuse me? Oh, that's right, okay. Telltale Heart. You were looking at my eye. Kids, didn't you read that in high school? I had a feeling it was Poe. Well, yeah, but... Iridis heterochromia. It's more common in cats than humans. And that's because I am a cat in human form. What a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work for a guy like this. I did the clicky. Is that gonna be on the test? Hello? I did the clicky. I like the face they made. I shouldn't sass my potential boss, but I couldn't help it. It just kind of slipped out. It was an interview question, but you can consider that one a free pass. And cats with extra toes are called polydactyls. That wasn't an interview question, but I appreciate your proof of cat knowledge. Why did I blurt that out? Now I look stupid. That sounds like me.
I was gonna say the game's channeling you again.
It's back to me. I'm just gonna blurt out whatever the fuck I want. Oh boy, now I sound like a moron.
Except you don't usually.
Nah. I'm usually pretty good about that, except with like people I'm really close to, and they're like, there was something. So one of my best friends who's been on my team at work for several teams now, his mother passed away a few years back, and something we were talking about, and he heard me saying something like I could see right through that, and he was like, see right through what? And I almost said to him out loud, I didn't say it out loud, but I almost said, your mom, because she's a ghost.
No.
But then, I was like, nope, I'm not going to say that. And then he went, I heard you're going to tell me that in our chat channel. And so I, whispered him, and I told him what I said, and he was like, oh my god. And he stood up, and he was like, high five, bro. I was like, now I wish I had blurted out. I was like, wow. Oh, sick your dead mom, burn. But yeah, I did feel bad about that.
Well, it's not any worse than the one time I messaged someone in a training class and I saw there was an ambulance at work because they had been talking about how the training class was really boring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, did you finally snap and go postal? No, he didn't snap and go postal, but the ambulance was there for him because he had a seizure. Yeah. No, he fortunately found this hilarious, and then he got a full price Steam game from me, like 2 seconds after I realized this had happened.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah, it was I'm sorry, I'm a complete asshole president.
Do you have any more tucked up your sleeve? Or maybe he's into it. He looks really amused right now, at least. Calico and tortoiseshell cats are all female. Not necessarily, but close enough, I suppose. That's true, you can find the rare male tortie or
they usually
calico.
technically have weird genetics, and they're almost always sterile if they're male. So. Yeah,
when we found Kia, she's a tortoiseshell. As is Boots, she's a mute tortoiseshell.
I always heard it called as dilute, because we had dilute calico growing up.
Boots is still
I think dilute actually is the correct word. I don't muted colors was what came to mind. But yeah, we got Kia, and someone was asking me what gender she was. I was like, well, she's tortoiseshell, so I'm assuming female. And they were like, ooh, it'd be cool if you got one of the rare male torties. But no, Kia's a girly. And cats also have whiskers on the back of their front legs. Ha! I wouldn't have guessed you a cat person. Not a bad start. It's your turn.
I was distracted by the cat.
Too busy petting Kitty.
I was.
Graves, would you mind telling Avery a bit about the place? I think it'd be good if you talk about what we do here.
Graves looks like the notion is causing him physical pain. I'm not too keen on this idea either, Chief. You didn't do that already?
Don't you think it sounds better coming from the owner? You're going to be doing the interview anyway.
Good point, Landry. Good point. Landry, this cafe would collapse into rubble without you around to keep me on track. Alright, Avery. I didn't prepare a speech, so you'll have to forgive me. I'm a little surprised to hear that, but I guess there aren't any Poe stories that he can quote for this situation. I like to take care of strays. I like coffee. I like good desserts. I like a beautiful room. I wanted a place where I could have all of those at once. That's how a cat's paw was born. The cats here are from the neighborhood.
Look at the orange one.
He's so fat.
I was got the little butthole.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they drew in his butthole. Cats here are from the neighborhood. Usually they want to come here, so I don't have to convince them to come in.
Oh, I'm getting boobs kisses.
Forever home. Pithy. Hate that term. But the cats who want to be adopted are listed on the wall over there. I'm a good matchmaker for people and cats. I can tell who's a good fit for the cat's personality. If they meet my standards, they've got a new family member. I'm getting licked.
Oh, you might want to save, just because I have had this game crash on me very sporadically.
I was thinking we'd go ahead probably and
I think it had an autosave, but
yeah. We'll go ahead and end it here, and then we'll come back in the next episode and we'll see more about what's going on with this cat cafe. Bye, darlings! Oh, actually, I forgot my outro. If you liked it, please consider subscribing. Check out the RPG Book Club as well. The link to our Patreon is in the description. And I hope you join us for the next one. Okay, now bye.